The item I bought from Amazon that everyone is really keen to learn about, I can confirm that this is a fraction of the price. The next item I get asked about probably every day. Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing my latest Amazon must-haves and essential buys. It's kind of like an Amazon haul of stuff I've been buying lately that I found really helpful. Some of this stuff I've shared over on my stories over on Instagram, and so many people went nuts with these things that I thought I would share them today with you guys in this video. If you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. I do lots of haul videos as well as organisation. We've got a whole home renovation series running. I do vlogs, especially lots about lockdown and homeschooling at the moment. Speed cleaning, I hope you will love it. Now let's get on to the Amazon must-haves and essentials. Now the first item I want to share with you is a bit of a lockdown essential because we are all on Zoom or Teams or Meet or one of the very many platforms that we have, school lessons and work meetings and all that kind of thing. Now I picked up this light. Obviously I have lights and things in my house for what I do for work, but I needed something that went onto my computer so that I could actually have my face lit up when I was doing calls or to stick onto the children's iPads or whatever. So this is a really nifty little light. I've talked about before, if you want to look better in photos or Zoom calls or whatever, you want the light on your face and not all shadowy from funny angles and things. This little light really does offer quite a lot of light. You can dim it or brighten it depending on how much light you need. You can change the tone of it from warm to cool. It really is a nifty little light and it clips quite easily onto whichever device you need to stick it onto. It charges via like a USB lead, so you can leave it permanently on charge in your computer or just charge it and then use it off the battery like this. So this has been a really handy addition to lockdown, and I do think even after lockdown, even when the dreaded C word goes away, I kind of think that a lot more people are going to be doing a lot more remote working and things. I think businesses are perhaps going to lean towards that and think, they did it before, perhaps they can do it again. So investing in bits like this can be really handy. The next item you might have seen me talking about if you have watched any of our renovation series where we have been doing up our home and building our new extension, which is now finished, so it's therefore called our dining room. And the item I bought from Amazon that everyone is really keen to learn about is the covering for our table. Now we used to have just a wipe clean table cover because obviously we've got 4 children and trying to keep the table nice is really difficult with spillages and things. We needed something easy to keep clean, especially now we're doing homeschool and they're not just eating at the table, they're drawing and painting and making all sorts of gluey mess on the table. So I originally thought I wanted a glass tabletop. You'd then be able to see the wood of the table without having the risk of damaging the table itself. And my husband did point out that no matter how tough the glass was, our children would make a really good effort at scratching and smashing it. And secondly, I have got the glass protectors on my IKEA dressing table and bedside units upstairs, and I do find dust and kind of bits get under the glass. It's almost impossible to clean without having to lift the whole thing up, which would be a real nightmare because the glass would be really huge for our table. So I got to try a clear plastic table protector, and I've got to say I'm thrilled with it. From a distance, other than looking a bit shinier, it just looks like the table is wooden, and it's really tough and resilient. The children are doing all their crafts on it, we're putting hot things on it, it's easy to clean, and it seems to stick down to the table quite well rather than having the kind of little layer underneath where dust and things can get underneath like I would have if it was glass. Now I got it on a roll, it took a day or so to kind of flatten out as much as possible. We did have to cut it to size so it fit our table exactly, but as long as you make sure you leave it till it's totally flat before you have a go at that, then that shouldn't be a problem. Now another item I get asked about a lot are the leggings that I wear that I call my favourite leggings. They are high-waisted, they are stretchy, comfy, they're not see-through, and I've got them in loads of colours, and yes, I bought them from Amazon. So I will link those as well as everything else below. They are super soft. I've tried so many different types of leggings, and this time of year, especially in lockdown, I'm really enjoying wearing kind of sweatshirt dresses and leggings, and finding the right leggings that don't cut you in at the wrong place and that have got enough of a high waist and not going to be see-through can be a bit tricky. So these, I thought they were a good price and they really do the job. The next item I get asked about probably every day on my Instagram or YouTube, wherever, and it is my eyelashes. If you are of old, as in you found me before lockdown, drop down in the comment box, by the way. Let me know when you found me. Was it before lockdown or since? But if you followed me from before lockdown, I did used to have eyelashes put on, and then I would rarely have to wear makeup, and they were individual, one lash stuck to one lash. They would last a few weeks, and then it was kind of done. You know, I wake up, I've got eyelashes, I didn't need to bother with mascara or anything. Obviously, since lockdown, face-to-face, you know, beauty and things, it's all kind of stopped, hasn't it? So I've been using these magnetic lashes. Now, I've got to these magnetic lashes having tried out so many different types of magnetic lashes. I've tried the kind with the eyeliner that you stick on. I've tried the above and below kind that you stick together. And the reason I settled on these, firstly, you don't need the eyeliner, because I personally found the eyeliner then was adding just something else that's quite sometimes difficult to do, and some of the eyeliners, they were varying in quality, and it just gave a very kind of makeup-y look. I mean, not that having like fluttery eyelashes is like not makeup-y, but you know what I mean. I don't especially want to wear eyeliner every day, so to have to wear eyeliner in order to attach the lashes. Also, if you've ever tried to do liquid liner, you know, some days it goes fantastically, some days not so much. So I tried the above and below stick together kinds, and a lot of them sort of went all the way across to the inside of my eye here, and I personally found that that was quite irritating. They were more likely to budge out the way. So having tried lots of different things, read lots of different reviews and all the different ones under the sun, these are the ones that I now use. Now, the way I do it, and I have got a video, a little get ready with me video, where you can kind of watch me do this in full and chat through it. But basically, I put a really thin coat of mascara on, and then while I'm doing my hair or whatever, I wait for it to dry, and then I just literally pop the lashes on, squeeze them together, done. And they stay put all day. And then I just squeeze them off, pop them back in a little box in my dressing table for the next day. So if you are looking for kind of a false lash, easy peasy way to do it, this really works well for me. I found then I can just put on like a tiny bit of like tinted moisturizer or foundation, and I use something like a lip and cheek stain just to give me a tiny bit of color, and I'm done. So I do not have to spend a long time on makeup in the mornings, but I can still feel reasonably put together. I mean, let me know, are you bothering with makeup and things while you're in lockdown or not so much? I mean, I find obviously my life's not really that different because I'm still on camera, I'm still on my Instagram stories and things, and I personally feel just a little bit more normal with some level of something. Obviously, each their own. Do whatever makes you happy, but if feeling a little bit more normal means eyelashes to you, give these a go. Which brings me on to my next DIY beauty Amazon buy. If you saw my vlog where I was doing my nails, I bought a UV lamp from Amazon and starter kit to do gel polish. Now, I will admit, I'm still not brilliant at it. I am not a qualified beauty therapist. It's just something to make me feel a little bit more normal until life returns to normal. The most recent purchase I've added to this are gum gel nail extensions. My actual nails look like little boy nails that have kind of been chewed and peeled off, because my actual nails are horrendously bendy and flaky and disgusting. I saw a picture of a friend of mine who had her nails and they looked fantastic. They looked really like they'd been done in a salon. It's like, how did you get your nails done? We're in lockdown. And she said she did them herself, recommended this kit, so I immediately Amazon Primed it, and the very next day I got going on giving it a try. It comes with this stuff called gum gel. The set comes with these little molds. You put the gum gel onto the mold of the relevant finger, pop it on top of your finger, and then that goes under the UV light to be cured, which means to make hard in layman's terms, and then the top bit pops off and you've got quite a solid nail. I'm still practicing, I'm far from a trained expert, but I would say that I'm pretty pleased for only having a couple of goes with my nails. They feel strong. Don't look too closely because they're far from perfect, but it makes me feel quite normal to have pretty nails, especially when I'm having to film my hands and things in things like these videos. All of the nail bits that I've bought to do my own nails I have bought from Amazon, and I will link those bits as well as everything else I mentioned in this video below. The next item I've been asked about loads and loads and loads are my electric wax burners. I've actually got one in the bedroom, one in the office, and one in the new dining room. I have them on smart switches so that I can say, I won't say it now because it'll set yours off, turn dining room wax melt on, and it will. So it's quite nice because you can have them coming on timers, so you've got fragrance going through your home throughout the day. But the biggest thing I like about them is there are no naked flames, meaning it's a bit safer for small children like I have. Now obviously I still don't want them in reach of the children because it has got molten wax in there, which although it isn't as dangerous as a naked flame, is hot and could injure them, so I make sure that they are kept out of the way of the children. I just feel it's a little bit safer than having a candle going while they're awake. The next thing I want to share with you is fantastic if you're doing, like we're doing a lot at the moment in lockdown, because what else is there to do? Going on walks. Because when you go on walks, you then come home and you all have muddy shoes. So I have bought some of these rugs, which actually are almost identical colour to the carpet we have on our hall stairs and landing, and the IKEA rugs that we have in our hall and also in our living room. This was totally accidental, by the way, that everything has managed to match up that well, but I'm rather pleased. These rugs, the reason I like them, they're machine washable. So what I've done is I've put one by the front door next to the mat where we kind of just wipe our feet, and it's just a little bit of a catch-all before getting onto our actual rugs and carpet and flooring to catch a little bit of the mud and the dirt and the dust as we're entering the house, and it just helps to keep everything a little bit cleaner, especially when shoes are really wet and there's quite a lot of us. So I have them by the front door, I have one by the back door in the laundry section by my office, and then I have them by the back doors in the dining room as well that go out into the garden. And the fact that they can just be popped in the washing machine is so helpful. Now, something that I only recently discovered on Amazon, probably just end of last year, but I have rebought since, are these spiral hair ties. And I just find, because I put my hair up in a ponytail to work out each morning, or I tie my hair up out of my face and then scrape it back with a hairband if I'm going to go in the shower and not wash my hair, these just keep my hair, which is really quite thick and heavy, in place so much better. So let me know, have you tried these spirally ones? Do you find them any better? I am personally loving them. I like the fact they're clear, so they sort of go with anything. I mean, not that anyone's really seeing me in the mornings when I'm scraping up my hair, but I find these great. The next item I get asked about quite a lot is my Apple Watch band, and I'm always being asked, where do I get it? And yes, it's from Amazon, so I will link this below. I have got this in pink as well. Apple do a very, very similar, like Apple own brand one, and I can confirm that this is a fraction of the price. It's comfortable to wear, it's easy to adjust, and I really need something comfortable because I wear my watch pretty much around the clock. I take it off to shower and to charge it, and then I put it back on before I go to bed because it's actually the alarm on my watch that wakes me up in the morning, because then that just wakes me up by buzzing me, and it doesn't disturb my husband. Because if you have seen my morning routine videos, you will know that in order to fit in working full time and having 4 children and homeschooling and all the things, the only way I can manage that is to get up at 5 in the morning, and I don't want to disturb him or the rest of the house with my alarm. So let me know if you wear an Apple Watch, and if so, which kind of watch strap or band you prefer. The next item, I wonder, am I a little bit late to the party with these? Or let me know in the comments if these are new to you guys too. So these, I get asked about these a lot in my Instagram stories and things when I am taking photos, probably in the mirror. These are called pop sockets. Now, there are 2 types that I have. This is actually my son's phone. This one is just a pop socket that is attached with like a big sticker sucker thing onto a normal case, whereas I've actually got an Otter socket. Is that what it's called? Otter pop socket. I'll link it below anyway, which is meaning the pop socket actually attaches directly to the case. Now the reason I looked for one of these is when I was getting a bigger phone, I was concerned I wouldn't be able to hold my phone and text at the same time. You know, obviously I do a lot on my phone. I'm responding to Instagram comments, I'm responding to YouTube comments, taking photos, videos, all that kind of thing. So being able to hold the phone like that with my fingers is so much easier, and I feel it's like safer, because this phone, if I'm honest, is a bit too big just for my actual hands. So if you're having that problem, one of these could be the answer. The other thing it's absolutely great for is when, say, you're doing your makeup and getting ready in the mornings and you want to watch a YouTube video, you know, like this one, then what you can do is actually use the pop socket to hold your phone so that you can watch it easily and it's all propped up for you, which is fab. There are other hacks and things you can do if you actually attach 2 pop sockets to your phone, which you can do. You can have one there and one there, then you can clip it on top of something like a laptop so you can watch it as an additional screen up there. So I will link the phone case below, but also the pop socket, and what you can do is actually change them. They're called pop sockets, partly because they pop up and down and partly because they pop off, and you can change them for ones of a different colour. So as you can see, I kind of like things that are sparkly and pink, but my son's got like Star Wars ones. I had a Christmas one at Christmas. So it's something, a little bit of fun, but also I find really practical for getting things done quickly and easily, especially on my larger phone. The next buy is this acrylic tissue box. Now, let me know in the comments if this is just me or if I'm a bit weird, but my nose tends to run at some point all year round, even if I'm not ill. So if I go from a warm environment to a cold environment, or a cold environment to a warm environment, or I eat something a bit spicy or whatever, my nose runs. I couldn't possibly leave the house without tissues. Now, I know to some people that might be a bit weird. I used to think that was totally normal until I became an adult and realised that some people do not need tissues on their person at all times. But sadly, I'm not one of those people. So rather than having tissue boxes about the house, I've bought this acrylic tissue box and I can just refill it with tissues from wherever. Just looks a little bit prettier than having cardboard boxes of tissues everywhere. My next essential Amazon buy is this. Now I've had this a while, as you know, but I ended up buying another one so that I could have one in the dishwasher and one in the fridge lined up and ready to go. This is a bottle, and we're all supposed to be drinking a lot more fluids. It's probably some of your New Year's resolution to be drinking more fluids. Let me know in the comments if you are actually sticking to that. But it's something I do try to do as much as possible to remain hydrated, and having a bottle like this with me at all times that I can put usually water with a little bit of sugar-free squash in there, or one of the burst drinks that I drink in the morning, whatever it might be, I can keep it with me. And if it's with me, I am far more likely to drink it and remain hydrated. It also means I can leave them sort of with me in the house without the children knocking things over and making a mess. My next Amazon purchase of late is rather a lot of vitamins. I normally associate taking vitamins with those really chunky multivitamins that I used to have to take when I was pregnant, and they used to make me feel a little bit sick if I didn't take them on a full stomach. And even taking normal adult vitamins, I've got to say, if I forget to take them at the right times, they did make me feel a bit bleh. So in order to help us remember to take vitamins, I bought these vitamin gummies. Now these are the adult versions. I've got some for the children as well. They're actually just like a sweet. So childish as it may sound, I'm far more likely to remember to take one of these because it's a sweet than if it was a normal vitamin. So I've got adult versions as well as versions for the children. We've also been taking vitamin D gummies. These are lemon flavoured ones for the little ones and for myself, my husband and my teenager. In the UK, we are supposed to be taking vitamin D through the winter because quite frankly, we do not get enough sunshine. And I would hazard a guess that sometimes we do not get enough sunshine in the summer here in the UK, am I right? So we're trying to now every day take a multivitamin plus the vitamin D as well. And quite frankly, because they taste nice, my children are far more likely to remind me to give everyone vitamins too. If you've been watching my vlogs lately, you will know that we have a lot of birthdays this time of year. Obviously with 4 children, we have quite a lot of birthdays anyway, but we have birthdays in December and January and February in our house. So I have bought some candles. Rather than buying individual number candles, I have bought a set of candles. I've actually got these in pink and I've got a set in silver too. And this worked out so much cheaper than actually buying individual number candles. So what I've got is in my office, in my big Calyx unit that you can see over here next to me, one of the boxes is a birthday box, and in there I keep wrapping paper, birthday cards, banners, bunting, that kind of thing. And now, number birthday candles. So next time you've got a birthday and you're thinking about getting a number candle, get a pack of them and then just put them away with your other birthday supplies, and you know you've got them each year for when you need them. My next Amazon purchase, and this is far from the first time I've bought these products, but I have repurchased them recently, are my favourite Method cleaners. So my favourites being the Method Anti-Bac, the Method Pink Grapefruit Multi-Surface, and the Passion Fruit Shower Cleaner. Method do so many different types of smells and sprays. These are my favourite scents and I find they're really great for cleaning too. You will have seen me use them in my speed cleaning videos. Let me know if you'd like me to do an updated cleaning favourite products type video, because there are quite a few new things that I have discovered since I last filmed some cleaning favourites videos, although I will link my previous cleaning favourites videos below if you want to take a look at those. Those are just a few of my favourites from my recent Amazon purchases. Let me know if you want to see more favourites videos. I've been thinking about doing a monthly favourites video that's just, you know, like February favourites of things I've been enjoying from all sorts of different places, or whether I should do more of these Amazon favourites, or you want to see a cleaning favourites. Let me know down below which one you would like to see. Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. My latest video is just across here, and another video that you might enjoy from my channel is just down here. See you guys soon. Bye.